Okay, so here's another one of these cringy videos that I don't know why I'm doing. I haven't done one in a while. All day today it felt like it's 11/19 on October the 4th, 2023 to be exact. But today it felt like it was needed. All week has been very long and it's been very hectic and very emotional for me. But I felt like the whole week it was a needed sense of every conversation that I've been a part of or every place that I've frequented. I needed to be there in some capacity. Today is a special person of mine's birthday. And I wanted to gift them something that was unique but very special to them in a way that was something that I never did over the years. Like, it was more not about me and how they would feel about the gift, but it was something about pouring into them to give them the gift, to propel them for their next, because I believe so much in them. And I kind of question and ask God, like, why I feel this way or why I always have to do these things. And no matter what it means to me, whether I got it or I don't, like, I want to make it happen for them or whoever in that moment, in that time. And today, well, this week, I'm like, okay, like, it doesn't matter if I don't have it. Like, Monday, I had to pay it for a tire that I didn't expect at the time of this birthday, so I'll use my credit card to do that when I shouldn't, because I'm sick of credit card debt and bills and things like that, and I'm questioning myself financially at this point. I think that's the reason for this video, because during the times that I don't know and I question, I found the light a lot of times within this last week, and I have to say, like, have all of your necessities. All your bills are paid. It may not be access, or it may not be thousands of dollars in the bank, because I would want that. I've even found myself this week wanting to do for people that I can't. Like, I went to a charity event and my heart was moving. I wish that I could say, here's $25,000. One of my friends is having issues with something in life, and I want to just say, here's $6,000. Another one wants to do something and go on a vacation. I want to say, like, here's the money for that. A family member is wanting to start a business and it's a really good idea, and I want to invest in it and say, here's $10,000, just try it. And all these emotions come, and I'm stuck with the feeling of wanting to give the people the world that means the most to me, and I can't. But I'm still grateful in these moments. I'm still thankful that God can use me. When somebody this week texts me at 2 a.m. in the morning, it's a senior in high school, and saying, hey, Miss Jackson, I need you. And then what do I do with that? These teenage years with my child is really hard right now. But I'm still trying to show up and be there for everybody else. One of my friends is out on faith right now and starting a business and having a passion, and I can only encourage them to keep going. And while I'm encouraging them to keep going, and we're praying tonight to say These are things that people don't post. We don't post these ugly videos. We don't post these videos of these vulnerable moments of, am I enough? Am I doing the right thing? Do I have enough? But in these moments, I'm grateful. Grateful that all my necessities are met. All of my kids' necessities are met. I'm grateful for the people that I have in my life, the people that I can pour into me, the people that pour into me. And shouldn't that be enough without millions in the bank? It should. But when you get on social media and you look at all the things that isn't posted, you're only leading to, or life in general, because it doesn't have to be a post. Let's like debunk that. Like, it doesn't have to be a post. It could be a coworker talking about like they're paying their house off next year after 9 years. Because that happened to me today. Oh yeah, we'll be able to do this next year. And it's like, well, dang, I'm a single mom. Like, I'm trying. No pity party. Like, we're gonna do this. We got this. And it's like, but then you question, like, and then those thoughts and those feelings come. But that's the stuff that they don't post. That's the stuff that we don't talk about. That's the stuff that we let eat us at our hearts. Or even like the people in your families, like everybody got it together. We're all going through stuff. We're all struggling. We're all trying to figure it out. And we might not be struggling per se, because I don't even like that word. But we're all trying to figure it out. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being human. There's nothing wrong with trusting God every single day of your life to figure out, I'm going to be in the present. But God, you only know what my future holds. And that's what this video led me to. It placed me to a point where I had the ability to stop and think about real life. And it was only to when me and my friend was praying about the day that we've had and the week that we've consistently had and the trials and the tribulations that continue to come, for us to get to this point to say, okay, we're talking tonight and let's pray. We prayed about everything, specifically for wisdom, courage, discernment, and guidance from God. But after getting out of the shower and getting dressed, and I grabbed this wife beater, this same wife beater that I'm wearing. Ironically, a wife beater. It's a tank top or whatever you want to call it. From Charlotte Russe. And I remember when I purchased this, it was in Charlotte at a Charlotte Russe during CIAA years back. I think my child may have been 2 years old. And I purchased this top and a black skirt, and I was out with my friends for CIAA. I came home to a life that I didn't even recognize, where my life was threatened, all because of this t-shirt, and that skirt was found in my bag of going to Charlotte over the weekend, and I was accused of all things. And it changed the trajectory of my life, because at that day I realized that I would be a single parent. And my neighbors was the people who called the cops for me. And I never know who never ever met the neighbor, never knew who they were, never probably even had a conversation with them, because my yells and my screams were so loud, they called for me. And I recall while I was on the phone with my friend, the broken nails, the marks on my chest, the yells of my child, the the trauma that was in that apartment that day. And the trajectory of my life from then to now, it's never got worse. God has always been with me through every step of the way. And today, I don't even know why I have this t-shirt after all these years. But in this moment, I'm so thankful that I have it. Because in this moment, it lets me know and it leads me to believe that I kept it to realize in this moment that it's only gonna get better. This wasn't for nothing. That wasn't for nothing. I got so much more life ahead of me, and it's gonna be so much more amazing than right now in this moment that I'm constantly putting myself in lack and not even realizing I'm doing it. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I know it's for a reason. And God, I just want to thank you for whatever that reason is, because I know you have me on this plan and this purpose for a reason. And I don't know who this is going to reach, but I pray that you understand that you're only at the tip of the iceberg, and what's to come next is going to blow your mind. And that person in this moment is me. But when you watch this, or when you hear this, or when you see this, it's gonna be you. I love you guys so much, and I want us to just continue to trust in God, even in the hard moments, in the hard times when we second guess who we are, or why we in certain situations, whether it's domestic violence, whether it's living in debt, whether it's wanting to do more for the people you love and you don't even know how you're going to do it or how you're going to make it from the next day or the other, whether it's a single parent caring for their kid, or whether it's a joint household that is having trauma and trouble issues. Just know that God doesn't forget about none of us, an alcoholic or a person that's in health needs, or somebody that is just diagnosed with something that they don't feel like they shouldn't be in this moment for. It's not for nothing. None of it is for nothing. This is all a part of the plan. And you're so worthy, because you're worthy in God's eyes. And He loves you. And He's going to continue to care for you. He's going to continue to give you every single thing that He's promised you. Just stick close to Him. And it may not be all rainbows and sunshine. I'm not going to tell you that. But the hard part is when we stay closer to Him. And we stay closer to Him, we're on His path. And that's when we know it's our plan. Until next time, thank you.